Hey, what's up everyone, it's Metro Game 75 here today playing Fantasy Tavern Sextet Vol.3 Postlude Dates. This is part 2. Let's get back to the game. Here, I give to Anzu, who had demanded that I serve her something that is our shop specialty, cream puff. Serve her nothing but that would be a little sad, so I serve her a drink as well. Why so surprised? Faced with the cream puff, a shock expression appears on Anzu's face. Yeah, you didn't know? And now you're just trying to be mad. What? How are discussed? Bruh. I wouldn't do that. There's no way. Wow, she thinks, okay. She's such a tsundere, it's obviously true. Liar, pretty little liar, obviously true. Even tells it on her face. What a liar. I never changed my shift to suit her or cook for her, and I've certainly never worked for her sake. And I wish she'd stop calling me her flea-brained senpai. Like, seriously, it needs to stop. She just like this all the time. Bruh, sleeping medicine? What is she onto today? Of course there isn't. What are you onto, yo? Anzu had been a star back at the maid cafe. It's likely that she's not quite as popular as at the shop where she's working now. She doesn't know how many people, and she probably doesn't have the status that she built up over time either. She wouldn't want to work at a place like that. I mean, she would not. Huh? Now she doesn't want to go back? What? I see. I can't say whether I'm impressed or exasperated with her. Either way, I wish she'd give back all the feelings of worry I wasted on her. What? Now you fall with the cream puffs? Well, she fall off with that. Every day? What? No. Yeah, that might work, but could you quit deliberating and looking at Lupine and Daisy when you say that? I don't even know if I'll be alive or dead after you leave here, seriously. Come on. Lupine and Daisy. Look, Lupin. And Daisy are looking very grumpy. Lupin. And just like always, for some reason, their stares are being directed at me. I can see the future of being interrogated by Lupine and Daisy tonight. Obviously true. Stuffing the rest of the cream puff in her mouth, Anzu has an expression of bliss in her face. I, on the other hand, have an uneasy feeling in my heart. Very uneasy. The next day. Yesterday I've been interrogated late into the night by Lupine and Daisy. Their questions had, of course, been about a relationship between Anzu and I. I was relieved to see them finally satisfied with my answer over the course of explaining the situation again and again. If they still hadn't believed me after that, who knows what could have happened. Phew. Today the cafe is closed. I used this day to go shopping and stock up upon food supplies. I've already collected all the supplies that we planned to stock, and now I'm walking aimlessly around the city. And I've been working way too much lately. I've been trying to give myself at least one day off like this each week. can't let myself get sick from overwork. I wonder what Lupine and the girls are up to. At the moment, the girls crossed my mind. They're up to something else right now. They refuse to go into the details about it, but apparently it's something very important. I sure hope they didn't all rush over to Anzu's palace. That would only turn into another argument, of course. It would have become a real fight, wouldn't it? Anzu is a normal girl, however Lupine and the others are anything but. They can easily pick up more than 25 kilos one-handed, after all. Wait, it's way more than 25 kilos. Recently, she even carried Talia and Veronica one each arm. She could probably pick up at least 40 kilos easily in one hand. God, what the hell is she, like a superwoman? When I imagine Anzu and Lupine fighting a fist fight, I feel shivers of horror crawl down my spine. Yikes. I should stop thinking about that. I started to feel sick to my stomach. Who's that? Plumeria? What's this? Is that? Yep, it's her. I knew it. I can tell by that voice. When I turn to look into the direction where the voice is coming from, I see the face of a familiar girl. Plumeria? I like when she does that. The one who turns towards me is a girl dressed in a monk's clothing, which looks like something out of a game or an anime. I thought it might be you, Plumeria. Thank you for before. Thanks to you, I'm feeling better. She took care of me when I was sick before, back in Volume 2. She treated my illness when I collapsed from the monster's poison and eased the recovery of my wounds with her magic. Oh no, you're still carrying a lot of baggage, I see. The first time we've ever met, she struggled with all of her bags as well. Now she's blushing. Now you're blushing, huh? Are you out shopping too, Plumeria? Then let me help you out. You just said, what should I do? Didn't you? You bought too much and now you can't climb that hill, can you? See, you can't. Let me just carry these bags. In that case, forge your strength. Well, okay. I unintentionally shrink at her outburst, unusually loud for someone like Plumeria. Wait, what? Daisy? Why her? Oh yeah, that was back in Volume 2, she said that. Yeah, that is true. They're crazy. Crazy strength they have. Hang on. That's not true at all. There's no way. My recovery speed may have been extraordinary, but apparently Plumeria's recovery magic has been even more amazing. The fact that Veronica would say this, as a mage who is well versed in a variety of magic, means that it must be true. It would be unusual to call a doctor once someone's already recovered, don't you think? I healed thanks to you, Plumeria. I am grateful, you know. Yeah, anyway, rather than someone with monstrous, I mean incredible strength like Daisy and Lupine, I think being delicate will make you a lot more popular. Wait, now she says that like delicate girls? What? Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that. Not saying that I don't like Lupine and Daisy, but with the near monstrous strength that the two of them are endowed with, I find myself in trouble more often than not. Just the other day. She scowled the two adventurers who were arguing in a tavern, telling them in a stern but adorable voice, "Stop that right now." That is just fine. The problem occurred when she hit the table at the same time, smashing it and cleaning it too. Even worse, an iron plate used to serve food had been left with a clear imprint of her fist in it. Should be like some type of an autograph of her strength, a fist punch. The two adventurers about to start fight had paled nearly at the otherwise calm Lupine, despite her show of strength. I mean, she do got show of strength. Although I heard that the adventurers known to call her Big Sis have been pretty excited. Big Sis. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. What is it? Now she says it. Now she says it. Of course, I leave it to me. Taking the bag that she offers me, I walk alongside Plumeria. Yeah, I'm fine now. Afterwards, your treatment and going for a soak in the healing waters, I'm all better. I'm sure the monster's poison was cured by the medicine I received, but I have Plumeria to thank for healing my wound. That reminds me, did I ever pay Plumeria for her services? No, I didn't. I did not. Plumeria, what about the medical fee for treating me? Did you receive anything? What, you don't? I mean, that was pretty good that you healed me up, though, but... I would probably just pay for her, but you know... Oh, come on, no matter how good the person may be, but how can you manage to get by without money, you know? What? A kingdom? So that's where you get it from? Oh, so you take nothing for patience, okay. From the kingdom? Old World Kingdom. So that's where... So that's why I don't have any financial... Okay, now I see. Pretentious. Wow. I'm learning more words than school. Pretentious. I just meant... Oh, wait. He said that. Okay, it's okay. I understand. I see. So Plumeria was sent over by another kingdom. The fact that she doesn't have any financial trouble must mean that she can charge the country for any expense that she might have. Still, I have to do something to thank her, though. I feel ashamed not paying her for anything, even though she healed my wound. Plumeria, won't you let me show you my thanks? Oh gosh. This doesn't count as thanks. If possible, I'd like to do something for you. I had to think of something I could do to thank her. Giving her a gift doesn't feel right for some reason. Anyway, I'm sure she'll feel awkward receiving a gift out of the blue, and I wouldn't know what she likes anyhow. Then what could I do? As I'm thinking about this, I hear a cute grumble of hunger come from someone's stomach. It's time to give her some food. It's time. It seems that Plumeria is the culprit. I know as things I'll make you something to eat at the Sreishi. I should be saying the same thing to you about your services. That's oh yes. Let me guess, you're afraid of Daisy. The second I mentioned Daisy's name, Plumeria's body trembles in fear. Well, after Daisy grabbed her like that, it's understandable to be afraid of her. Don't concern yourself with Daisy and Lupine. Normally they don't get so angry. Are you okay? Seeing Plumeria with a stiff smile on her face, those words spill unintentionally from me. Her movements have become somehow clumsy. Could Daisy really be so frightful to her? Seriously, she's been doing something crazy these days. After seeing Plumeria to her destination and returning to the tavern, I started to prepare the food I'm going to make for her. Have I started getting ready too early? She said that she would come as soon as she left her bags, so there shouldn't be a problem if I start right away. She has such an earnest personality, so she wouldn't no-show without saying anything, right? I hope she likes it. Everyone tells me that my food is delicious, but I wondered if Plumeria would just be as pleased. Oh, there she is. The voice I hear from the hall is so tiny it's practically inaudible. And I hear Daisy's cheerful voice. This is bad. Is it going to be okay with Daisy here? Yeah. Is it just me, or did the ambience in the hall just crack slightly? Oh no, see, I knew it. It's gonna get worse. Something bad happening right now. For some reason, I feel an incredible evil aura being sent towards the kitchen. Yep, it's here. This is the evil aura. The one who pops her head into the kitchen's Daisy with a clenched fist and veins bulging on her forehead. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's right. Oh shit, sheesh, you don't have to hit me. I don't know what she thought, but Daisy comes at me swinging punches like that. No, this isn't your fault at all. You don't have to apologize either. It's bad. It's my bad for not telling you. Don't worry about it. Saying this, Daisy hugs me. Yeah. Did you say something? Yo, she's so delicate and shy. No, you really don't have to apologize. Daisy, you could stop clinging onto me like that, please. As I peel off the clingy Daisy, she looks at me with an expression of regret. Would you serve Palmyra the food that I prepared for her in the kitchen? Hope you don't put any food poisoning. This is the Palmyra's glowing review after she finishes eating the cream puff I made for her. Sure is. I'm glad you like them. The meal I made for her had consisted of sandwiches, a cream puff, and a milkshake. The sandwich was a simple one with nothing but vegetables and ham. However, perhaps because of the mentality while working at the maid cafe, I always pay special attention to the ingredients. We use homemade bread, and the sauce is something special which I created myself. Thanks to this sauce being so tasty, this is the most popular dish on the menu during cafe hours. I'm glad she likes everything. I wouldn't want to force her to eat something she wasn't fond of, you know? Looking at Palmyra's happily stuffing her cheeks with the cream puff, I decided to ask her about something that's been on my mind. You mentioned before that you were sent to this kingdom, so are you a doctor, Palmyra? A monk? Oh, so you're a monk. Bonk. A monk, so that's why you can use magic. The Eurosil Empire. The Eurosil Empire. Now that I think of it, there must be a number of other countries here besides the Old World Kingdom. Do you mean that the Eurosil Empire is a country of mages? Well, that is true. I see that you know about me. So that's how she found out. Okay. Excellent study of magic skill. Wow, magic skills. Then people throughout the country are able to use magic. That must be... Okay, that must be... So that's how Veronica got that. Comfort the warriors? Oh, that? I know of him, but he was defeated already. Wasn't he? Even Basari was killed not too long ago. That was back in Volume 2. Yeah, back in Volume 2 we killed him. They ended up making jokes about fry pans. I use a fry pan? I see, even after the battle, there are some wounds that won't heal. According to what I've heard, for Veronica and Dahlia, many had lost their lives or suffered injuries. I'm sure the ones who were injured were not only limited to people who fought in a battle. There must have been many doctors and others who used healing magic like Palmyra who were killed as well. Then the battle ended. There were many people to heal, but not enough hands to do it. That must be why someone skilled in healing magic like Palmyra was called here. That must mean that there aren't any more people for her to treat. I haven't been back to my parents' house in years, but being in a different country is another level entirely. She must have been lonely here, hardly knowing anyone. To Plumeria, those expression looks both happy and relieved. I tell her, I'll miss you. I'll miss you. That's what I tell her. Of course, I will. We only just met each other, so it's a shame that you have to leave so soon. It's no lie, I'll miss her. Plumeria is also the person who I owe my life to. Thanks to her, my wounds and sickness from the poisons were healed. I'm not sure another doctor or monk would have been capable of saving me. I especially consider that even Veronica had been able to help me. If possible, I'd like to do something else for her to show my gratitude. Did you decide to the date you'll be leaving for home? She's no day? But I thought you were going back so soon. Wants you to stay. What could she mean? Could there be a reason that she doesn't want to go home? Is there a reason you're finding it hard to leave? If you're in trouble, you can talk to me about it. Plumeria saved me after all. The least I can do is lend her my ear if she needs someone to talk to. Oof, that was blunt. Yeah, I know I'm not a really reliable person, but still, hearing someone say it frankly sure stinks. I see, sorry. I'm sure Lupin and the other girls will be easier to talk to. I can let them know. What? Me, huh? Did I do something? She's so cute. Plumeria hangs her head, turning bright red. I don't know what I did to her, but I decide not to dig any further. If I were to listen to her story half-heartedly, I'll probably just end up hurting her right anyway. Situations like this should probably be handled by Lupin and the others. She wants more? Seconds? Yeah. Alright, it'll be fine if we just make some more, you know? What you're embarrassed about? It's what I'm about to ask her, but I have a feeling that she'll grow silent like before, so I give it a rest. Seconds, then I guess I'll give you that. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you eat anything weird. I was just joking around, you know. I never imagined that she'd take my words so seriously. Recently, I've been planning a new dish. I thought I might be able to make a parfait. Even if this world. Another word, parfait. It's a dessert with lots of toppings like ice cream and fruit. How can I put it? It's hard to describe the flavor. Anyway, if I prepare a trial one, would you give it a try? She could give it a try, guys. Got it, just wait a minute. Whew, I hope it tastes out well. Plumeria's eyes grow wide at the parfait I place in front of her. Yep, there are no glasses for parfait at the Straight Sheep Tavern. Since I'm using a wine glass instead, the size is a little smaller than normal. Chomp! Plumeria carries a spoonful of ice cream covered in 3 strawberry sauce towards her mouth. At the first bite, her face transforms into an expression of pure bliss. And that is the end for today's video, everyone. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.